All right, so this is where we have Herc, Scorp, and Human Torch bands. All right, so Boss Island Thing Boss, you've got Valkyrie, Tigra, Wiccan, Sasquatch, you've got S99, Mr. Fantastic, Maw, you've got S99, Quicksilver, Mr. Fantastic, Rolk also is an option, Longshot, Rolk, and that's probably your top option, to be honest. Doom can work too. I've seen Doom work. Mojo, Immortal Abomination, S99, Cersei, Diablo, or Chavez, Weapon X, Omega Sentinel, or Nimrod. And then Man Thing, I would just go with any Science Subdue option. So that's Overseer, Rolk, or Mr. Fantastic left. 1 through 3 on the way out, Immortal Abomination. You can go Nimrod, or any other poison immune, so Warlock could work. Path 1, Overseer for Scarlet Witch, or go with a non-crit option and hit into block. And then Domino, you've got Omega Sentinel or Nimrod. Path 2, Korg, you've got Omega Red or Apocalypse. And then Infamous Doom, you've got Hulkling or Gallon. Hulkling is obviously shock immune. Gallon, you would still want the Odin pre-fight, but the shocks can still kind of get out of hand. So maybe another shock immune would be helpful there. And then path 3, for War Machine, you can go with Claire, or you can go with Cosmic Ghost Rider, who was not banned this war, surprisingly. And then for Tigra, Doom, Mr. Negative, S99, Titania, plenty of options there. 4 through 6 on the way out, Killmonger. You can use Apocalypse, or you can use Cosmic Ghost Rider on the way in. Mole Man can probably use Diablo with the passive Poison synergy. Could probably, it would be risky, use Apocalypse as well, or Omega Red. Path 4, for Bishop, you can use Rolk, or you can use Void, or you can use Infamous Doom. And then Terrax is an easy Absorbing Man fight, or if you need to, you can go with Diablo. Path 5, Nova, Chavez, or Diablo, passive stun, passive poison synergy again. And then Absorbing Man, you've got Mr. Negative, you've got Overseer as options. Path 6, Cable, Infamous Doom again, or even War Machine, or a Subdue option as well. There's actually not much there to worry about. And then Mantis, Apocalypse, or Omega Red. 7 through 9 on the way out, Hulkling, Wiccan, Tigra, or Diablo and Chavez. On the way in, Punisher 2099. You can use Ghost, or you can use Thing, or Cosmic Ghost Rider. Path 7, Atuma, Omega Red, or Apocalypse, or scratch Apocalypse, go with Havoc. And then Cap Sam, you've got Hulkling and Gallon. Path 8, Rintra, S99 or Titania, and then Nimrod, you can go with Nebula, or you can go with Hulkling or Gallon. And then Path 9, Annihilus, easy Absorbing Man fight, could go with Thing as well. And then Havoc, using Omega Sentinel or Warlock or Ultron. 1 through 3 in Section 2 on the way in, Quicksilver, you've got Fury, Gallon, or Overseer. Mangog, you've got Doom, possibly Mr. Negative, Mr. Fantastic. Symbiote Supreme, you can use S99 and hit into block, or Rolk and slap on Odin pre-fight. 1 through 3 on the way out, Fury, you've got Omega Red or Apocalypse. Path 1, Gallon, Tigra, Wiccan, Rintra. Path 2, Spot, you've got Blade, Jabari Panther, or Cosmic Ghost Rider. Path 3, Void, Jabari Panther, Shang-Chi, Nick, Fury, plenty of options for Void. 4 through 6 on the way out, Doom, you've got Quicksilver, Mr. Negative, Overseer. Path 4, Kingpin, you've got Omega Red and Apocalypse. And then for Apocalypse, you've got Omega Sentinel, Nimrod. Path 5, Gore, Diablo, and Chavez. And then Crossbones. You can also use Diablo with the passive poison, or you can use Chavez, can also use Apocalypse or Omega Red. And then path 6, Scorp, you've got Omega Red. You've also got Absorbing Man with the Immortal Abomination synergy, or Warlock, or Ultron, any poison immune really. 7 through 9 on the way out, Null, you've got Rulk, and you've got Cosmic Ghost Rider. Path 7, Arcus, I would probably just go with Apocalypse there, or use Chavez and get really comfortable with that fight. And then for Jabari Panther, Omega Red or Apocalypse. Path 8, Valkyrie, Apocalypse or Omega Red. And then path 9, Kitty, you've got Omega Sentinel and Nimrod. And then for Penny, you've got Hulkling as your best bet. Can probably still go roll there as well. So that does it for defense. Let's take a look at attack. All right, so War 5 is against Legion. Today I'm going to be taking in White Magneto, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and Mr. Negative. I've got Path 2 in Section 1 and Path 3 in Section 2. So pretty light war for me again. However, I am back from vacation, so this was just kind of how the matchups worked out. Path 2 here in Section 1, we have a spot. Place the White Magneto pre-fight. My other two are going to other fights. Here, we're not messing around. We don't want this spot fight to take too long and have to deal with Untouchable. So we've got Cosmic Power Back boosts, and I think this is the first war my rank 4 Cosmic Ghost Rider has made it in. So parry heavy, parry end with a light combo, parry end with a medium combo into special 2. Power backs will push us to special 2 or special 3 depending on how strong we hit. So it's a special 3 hit, and while he's sitting here armor broken and weakened, we slap on this Big Fury and end it with the special 3. Fight is over in 30 seconds. So that was a rank 5 spot down in no time at all. We move on. Path 3, Section 2. War Machine here. I decided to use a PS1 to get rid of this armor up so we don't deal with glancing at all. But also the PS1 will carry on into the next fight, which I want it for. So here, game plan is to parry, hit, throw special 1, remove that armor up with the Fate Seal from Subdue, and then from there, kind of work around Cosmic Ghost Rider's judgments to do the most damage possible, but also really focusing on the full 5-hit combo judgments so that we can get Subdue placed with the Neutralize as well, keeping Flourish off as much as possible since War Machine's probably going to be throwing special 1 a lot. Now, there are a couple instances where a full combo actually doesn't get a Fate Seal there, but we have the Damnation, which will remove any buffs that are there, so Cosmic Ghost Rider just putting in double work. Did not expect to get pushed to a special 3 here, so after I made sure some judgments were all activated, I threw that special 3. It was actually while Damnation was up. So now we have a fresh new set of judgments. We did heavy and decided because of all the flourish there that I needed to throw that special 1 for the Damnation to remove them. And he goes down from Incinerate and Damnation. So pretty easy fight. Good thing too, since I wanted that PS1 for this fight and now I get to take 2 fights with it. Here, you guys have seen me use Mr. Negative in a pretty straightforward casual fight against the Mystic before. Here, it's just going to be parry heavy 3 times. However, the third parry, I'm not going to heavy. I'm just going to bank the Fury and then evade counter, banking the 8 light energy that I have and converting it to dark. Then we're going to parry heavy 3 more times, hopefully work out the special 1 from Tigra at this point. And she actually does throw it somewhere along these parry heavies. I think it's right here. Good, get range, get another 2 parry heavies in, and we have both the power and the time for it. 1 more parry heavy, evade counter into special 2. We didn't heavy there, we just parried, and then she just ticks down from the degen. Hit her around to finish it, and that is the end of my super short quick war, just dominating. Our battle group lost theirs. We died 1 to their 0. We actually lost this war 5-2. So we had a pretty good war. 5 is in our range of what we're trying to achieve, but Legion just played out of their mind and got 2 deaths. They were actually at 1 pretty much until the last 6 fights. So It's pretty unfortunate, however. The wars we've lost, we've just been facing an opponent better than us, and that's going to happen, especially with the previous seasons we've had with the wins. So they're just tougher opponents, and they're just dying less than what we're trying to achieve. So in the perfect scenario, eventually this will level out at the end of the scenario, at the end of the season, and we'll get some matchups that are a little more in line with us so that we can maintain Masters. But sometimes matchmaking doesn't work out that way. So this could be a season where we just face everybody and then rebound back next season. So not a big deal, low stress. We're still focusing on our goal with our deaths, and we're in that range outside of 1 war out of 5. So pretty good season so far. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a subscribe, hit like, and I will catch you guys at War 6.